The reason why we have gatekeepers is to regulate posers. Yes, we need more new fans. I get it, but you can't let everybody in. This video is brought to you by absolutely nothing. But why? You ain't gonna watch this video. If you do, like, comment, and subscribe.
And if you really like what you see here, support us on Patreon. What's up?
Tis I, your fearless leader, and my latest video, or you can call it latest video, had to be censored up the ass because the age restrictions on this website is so biased. People forget history.
Of course they know. They're just rewriting new histories.
Just remember, when it comes to finding a cause, pulling your head out of your ass is an important rite of passage.
Come on! Remember when Charlie Sheen was winning? And you know why that's hilarious? Because people forgot about Robert Downey Jr. Doing the same thing as Charlie Sheen, except winning Oscars. He didn't out of rehab while doing Chaplin.
See, I saw Charlie Sheen last night in Young Guns. Like, how many serious movies did this dude do? And then one day his agent's like, hey, you know what'd be really great? Let's put you in nothing but comedies. How did that happen?
I know, right? Especially in Wall Street. My guess is he probably burned a bridge with Oliver Stone, because most of his serious roles were either working with his brother.
Young Guns, yeah, he was Emilio Estevez.
Speaking of Young Guns, you know what's really crazy? Lou Diamond Phillips. Everybody knows him as La Bamba guy. And he did Young Guns at the same time as La Bamba. He was like rising up to the fame. You know all the knife tricks he does and all the knife throwing he does in the movie?
Yeah.
That's actually him. There's no stunt double. That's all him.
I would imagine so. Like, just go all in on a character if you're just gonna try to do
Well, no, he did knife training before that. He was a knife expert before he was an actor.
It was in his blood. He doesn't have to do training for it.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
I mean, like, remember the really, really old-ass days of Hollywood? You know, they can sing, they can dance, they can do everything.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like Michelle Pfeiffer with playing Catwoman.
Catwoman, yes, exactly.
Like you can Edward Norton. He only got buff for one movie. After that, he just stayed skinny. Right?
Yeah, sure.
Right? And you look at Christian Bale, man. Dude, I'm surprised he's not dead.
Come on!
To me, he was a good Bruce Wayne, but a shitty Batman.
Yeah, I can see that. I think that's a problem. You have to find there really haven't been many guys that did both things perfectly.
When it comes to Spider-Man, in my opinion, the new guy's probably the best. Because he's a good Peter Parker, and he's a good Spider-Man.
I like Homecoming a lot, though.
And you look at, like, Andrew Garfield. He's a good Spider-Man, but a shitty Peter Parker. Because he's just a hipster douche. And in the sake of Tobey Maguire, he's too whitey.
It's kind of hard to pinpoint it, but like I guess like maybe just back then it worked really well.
Because the last time we had Spider-Man was the 1970s show. But before we get to anything, now to our new sponsor. Oh wait, we don't have no sponsor because this channel's not big enough or good enough for people because we're not clickbaiting bitches. We don't bend the knee to either side. We're true anarchists, not anarcho-punk commies, not alt-right fucking douchebags. No, we're the real fucking deal. No thanks to you. And the only time I would ever say it's okay to talk about Last Jedi is only one thing. If you're comparing it to Dune.
What the fuck are you talking about?
There's this one guy who had his whole thing about why Star Wars will never be Dune.
I think one reason I enjoyed The Last Jedi as much as I did is because I'm a Dune fan first and a Star Wars fan second. And The Last Jedi does feel like it's taken a page out of Dune's book.
Yeah, you have a point a little bit, but just a little bit.
Remember, we had this whole conversation. We did a video about it. Everyone! Putting Dune so much on a pedestal, and I'm like, yeah, it's good. But this is what I'm really bringing up. I just recently rewatched Dune 1 and 2 because it's on Max now.
Fuck yeah!
I'm gonna binge watch both of them. And I got a conclusion. 1, in Dune Part 1, yeah, it's slower, dragging out, blah, blah, blah. But Paul's a little bitch because it's his hero's journey. He basically is Anakin. In Part 2, I've said it, but I'll say it again. Shawnee ruins that fucking movie.
What did you say, dickhead?
I'll repeat myself.
After further inspection, her with her resting bitch face, I just wanted to get into the TV and just punch her multiple times. Wipe that smirk off your fucking face, you fucking bitch. Name a thing she's in that's good. Euphoria, I'm not the target demographic, so I won't like it anyway, because I'm not a teenage girl on drugs. That thruple movie about tennis, fuck no, I'm not gonna watch that. I know I'll talk shit anyway, and I don't need to hate watch or support that shit. The MCU Spider-Man movies where she replaced a ginger, fuck that. I hate her. She sucks. Everything Vince has ever done, and if you're a fan of her,
Go fuck yourself.
like you're supporting the eradication of gingers replaced by
Nigga, please.
Is it wrong of me that I'm rooting for the Harkonnens? And it's not because I look like one?
I've made a huge mistake.
Yeah, it is very wrong that I'm rooting for the Harkonnen, especially if you know anything about the Baron.
I mean, come on.
The Baron's basically Bryan Singer, a word we can't say on YouTube because you're such censorship fucking Nazis.
Shut up and get to the point.
Dune is a deconstruction of the charismatic white savior.
Don't trust leaders to always be right.
I want to see the other books.
Messiah's gonna be great, because it'll be the Anna Paul saga.
Revenge of the Sith totally borrowed from this.
But what's gonna be crazy is when they get the Children of Dune and then fucking God Emperor Dune.
Isn't there a prequel coming out on HBO or something like that?
Well, there's prequel books too.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
They're doing the Sisterhood, which is actually one of the books, by the way.
There's 6 books Frank Herbert wrote. And then after he died, Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson got like a manuscript of like all the stuff that happens after and before.
So they wrote the last 2 Dune books, and then he decided to go way back.
You can do so much with it too.
And one thing, because my dad's been reading them, for all the Kevin J. Anderson and Brian Herbert books are actually a better read than the Frank Herbert books.
But why?
Because they're easier to read.
I don't think we're gonna get anywhere near those at this point.
Nigga, please.
And they're making the prequel series, they're definitely doing Sisterhood, which can totally work. And in the sake of God Emperor Dune, that can only work as a TV series. You know why? And it spans a course of 3,500 years.
What? So you can make it like an ongoing...
There's a lot you can do there. Yeah.
There's a lot you can do covering 3,500 years.
I just think we gotta walk before we crawl because like we've seen what happened as soon as Marvel's like,
Hey, we're gonna pop out 1,000 Marvel movies and all these TV shows.
And the thing is, I'm not even done with the rest of the series. I just said book 4. Then there's 5 and 6.
There's a lot of potential. I haven't heard a single solitary bad thing about any of the books so far, but it's just at this point I don't trust them.
The thing is, like, the Dune's already woke as it is. It's kind of like the whole thing about that Charlie's Angels that came out in like 2019.
I mean, come on.
Charlie's Angels already was. You doubling down on feminism makes it so like redundant.
Well, duh.
It's like the word metalcore. It's kind of like in that Rick and Morty episode where they're making fun of the Avengers and have a character named Crocobot.
Wow, so your origin is what? You fell into a vat of redundancy?
Like I said, that's the problem. When they want to do it for real, then it becomes a problem because then they just go way too over the top with it. And it just makes it just completely unlikable and no one likes the characters. And then they're stuck wondering, why does no one watch our movies?
Because you made it too redundant. Every male character is either a douchebag or a subservient little spag. I mean, for God's sakes, you made Patrick Stewart the twist villain.
There's going to be documentaries that are going to come out in a couple of years. All these higher-ups are going to be like, yeah, I don't know. I had no control of my company at all, though. The inmates running the asylum.
It's just we let spiteful cunts who got jobs because someone who actually had the real talent got me too.
Come on!
After Harvey Weinstein, everyone getting shit canned and canceled. And then along comes the Amber Heard.
Bullshit. 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 Bullshit.
Bullshit.
They realized,
Oh shit, we fucked up. And let's double down. We need a scapegoat. Ron Jeremy. He hangs out the rainbow. The last vestige of the 80s. Let's go after him.
I'll tell you this from experience. Ron Jeremy's innocent. Uncle Ron is a friend of mine. Like, you would call him before he went to jail. You would call me on my birthday to wish me happy birthday. Before COVID, when we'd have the Halloween competition, I was one of the judges.
Get on with it!
Every woman that he's ever groped not only gave him consent, would blow him in the bathroom. And as soon as her boyfriends found out,
Oh, I was raped.
Speaking of that, though, well, not exactly the same realm of it, though, but, you know, Me Too, cancel culture and stuff like that, though. Do you hear what's going on with Kevin Spacey these days? A lot of people are coming out to his defense, like Sharon Stone and Liam Neeson are doing, like, all these interviews.
who is the one who fucking whistle blew him? Fucking Anthony Rapp, right?
Okay.
Anthony Rapp was A, in the closet, and B, Kevin Spacey was probably a good-looking guy at 27. Anthony Rapp probably says he was 18 when he was 14 to fuck a hot dude. Just like a girl who lies about her age to fuck an older dude. But I'm done with this bullshit. Like, you're not gonna watch this, but if you do like what you see here, comment, like, dislike, share it if you want. I go into more detail, but I'm just trolling you anyway. I mean, after all, you all can suck it. Shout out to my patron. Oh, and happy Pride Month. Fuck Pride Month. Unless it's 9th year of the fucking decade, I'm gonna talk shit every time.
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Because you don't deserve the first month of summer. Black people do. Or Latins, even though Latins generally take the side of Palestine.
Stop just rewriting history. Like, what's the difference between you and Nazis?